Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Duck, and we're about to react to When a Welfare Check. I said that right, I'm sorry. When a welfare check turns into a murder investigation. This is a new channel. It's cops though. I'm pretty sure it's cops. But this channel is called Midwest Crime. Will he let me upload his videos? We're about to see. Let's get it.
In the evening on December 4th, 2021, Rodney Berg Christopherson and his father Donald were spending the day in their home. 47-year-old Rodney lived with his 88-year-old father in St. Anthony, Minnesota. Rodney had multiple mental health issues, including schizophrenia and a history of suicide attempts. Housing him with his father seemed the safest option considering his conditions. However, concern grew when neither Rodney nor Donald responded to calls or text. Driving by the house, Rodney's sister noticed a newspaper on the ground outside the door. In addition to not getting any calls or texts back, she found this strange since her father always picked up the paper first thing every morning. She pulled over to knock on the door but got no response. Unfortunately, she didn't have a spare key to her father's home. However, her brother Foy did. She asked Foy to check on the household when he could, and she drove off. When Foy arrived at the house at around 5:30 that evening, he discovered a horrific scene. His mentally unstable brother Rodney was laying face down on a blood-soaked carpet. Rodney immediately told Foy, "Call 911. I'm dying." Presumably, when Foy walked towards their elderly father's room to check on him, Rodney said, "Don't go in there. Dad's dead." Foy then called 911.
173615.
Hennepin 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Anoka with a transfer in St. Anthony.
Thank you. Hi, caller. Can you verify that address again for me, please?
Play the address again, Rodney.
In this moment, Foy asks his brother Rodney, who is laying on the floor, to recall the home address. Rodney recalls the address correctly, and Foy confirms that information to the 911 operator.
And what's going on there?
I came to do a wellness check on my father and my brother who live together. My brother reports that my father is deceased, and my brother says he is dying and has perhaps...
Okay, where is your dad at?
He is in his bed.
Okay, have you been in there? Is he breathing and conscious yet?
My brother says he's dead. Don't look.
Okay, sir, can you go in there and check for me so I know what we're...
Damn, wait, they answer like that? Sheesh. He can't even finish the sentence before she started talking. Holy crap, hold up. For real though?
sending for?
He's deceased, and he's been...
Okay, sir. Have
Yes.
you been in the bedroom like I asked you to?
Yes, I looked at him and I touched him. He's deceased, and
Okay.
he's been
Is
beaten
he
on the head.
breathing? Can you answer that for me, please? Is
I'm
he
checking.
breathing?
I'm checking.
What is she, why is she like...
No, he is cold.
Okay, and what is your name?
I am Foy Christopherson.
Okay, I need to transfer you over for pre-arrival instructions with the ambulance company.
Yeah, I'm going to step outside here a minute. My brother has...
All right, was he expected to... No, sir, I don't need to know about your brother right now. Was your dad expected to pass away?
What the fuck you mean?
No, I suspect my brother beat him.
Okay, let me transfer you over for pre-arrival instructions, okay?
The 911 operator keeps Foy on the line while she contacts the proper officials, as this case appears to be a homicide based off Foy's information.
I had been with a caller on the line for St. Anthony. Floyd did say that he thinks his brother may have beat him to death, so we're going to send you to the area.
Okay.
Police rush to the scene and meet Foy outside the front door.
What's going on? Just do a wellness check. My brother's laying on the floor in the kitchen, saying if he moves, he's gonna die. I think my dad is deceased. In the bed. What's going on? Holy cow.
The scene contains blood splattering along the floor and throughout the back hallway of the home. Rodney is seen laying face down on a carpeted floor in the middle of the house. Court documents share that some of the blood on his shirt has dried. indicating Rodney has been laying there for quite some time, possibly several hours.
Are you breathing?
Yeah, if you move, there's a hole in my heart.
There's a hole in your heart? What did you use?
A knife.
A knife? Where's the knife?
Hours ago, it clogged over, but if I take pressure off my heart, I'll be dead.
Okay. Did you stab your dad?
I stabbed myself.
You stabbed yourself. What happened to Dad?
I'm not sure what happened. A powerful spell took me. Remember that?
6911, we're code 4 for medics. Make sure medics are coming code 3, please.
Where's the other guy? On the floor.
It's right here. Don't move him. He said he stabbed himself in the heart, and he thinks
So can you just stand
it clotted, and he doesn't want to move because.
Jim,
What's that?
he's deceased in there.
Okay.
I have very little strength.
Okay. Don't move. We got medics right here. Come on in. Well, what's your name, sir?
Rod.
Rod. Okay. So Rod stabbed himself in the chest. He's got a hole in his chest. He doesn't want to move because he said it's clotted.
It's right on my heart, so.
What's that?
It's right on my heart, so
You stabbed yourself right in the heart.
keep pressure.
Okay, so he's got pressure on his heart, and he doesn't want to move because if he does, it's going to start bleeding out.
We got another one in the bedroom.
Okay, and there's one in the bedroom. I think he's deceased.
You want to take a look in the room with
Yep.
and just see if you want to attempt anything or
Okay.
just not disturb it?
The officer then enters Donald's bedroom to observe the body. He shines his flashlight on the father's face, and it is clear the man is deceased. Court documents share that Donald had visible trauma to the head, blood on his face and torso, an apparent stab wound near his ribs, and an indentation near his left temple. There was also a wooden cutting board that was placed under his head. Autopsy would later reveal that he also had blunt and sharp force injuries on his left wrist as well.
Could you get us on the list for crime lab, please? Death investigation.
No.
He's deceased for sure. There's a board underneath his head.
Paranormal stuff.
Stabbed in the chest?
He stabbed himself in the chest, he
Did you
said.
mention anything about where it might be?
No, but I think it might be that ice pick on the corner. Is there any blood or anything on there?
Nothing on it.
You know where the knife went? It's in your chest.
right now?
There is blood on here, by the way.
Some. Okay,
Yeah, there's
you don't
some-
have any weapons on you anymore? You don't know knives under here or anything?
The officer begins looking for what could have been used to hurt not just Rodney, but whatever may have been used against his father. He has to be careful as to not disturb the crime scene too much. He will wait until the paramedics have cleared Rodney out of the scene to do a deeper sweep.
Yep, I'll take care of the crime lab.
Hey man, what's your name? Rod Jerome. Sam's the other paramedic.
97%, 125.
As paramedics work on Rodney, the officer takes photos of the scene with his phone. Seeing as this is going to be treated as a homicide case, this officer is likely trying to collect evidence without disturbing the medical process.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You haven't moved him, he's putting pressure on him. All right. You gotta put that on as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Hey, do you know where you got stabbed? Rod.
Yeah, I did it. It's on my left side of my chest at the front.
Left side of your chest to the front. Okay.
You did it?
He said he stabbed himself, yeah.
All right. Hey, sir.
What do you
wanna
need?
roll him this way.
Okay.
I got it in mind. The blood's coming out.
All right, sir, get on your knees here. We're gonna roll. 1, 2, 3, roll.
Did you
Sorry.
around the corner? All right.
No.
Did you, are you going
Pull back
Want to
there.
just get him on?
Yeah, we get him on.
After flipping Rodney over on his back, paramedics keep pressure on his chest wound. One EMT uses scissors to cut off his shirt to get easier access to his alleged self-inflicted stab wound.
Can you put more pressure on that?
Put more
No,
pressure.
lower by my rib. Under my neck door.
Okay, yep, I got it. I got it.
We're gonna put the full canvas here.
Okay. Yep, I'll take a picture of it in a minute. I'll help him with this.
Okay, sir, get back on that side. We're gonna roll him towards you,
Yep.
and then we're gonna flick him down on this, okay?
Okay.
So, you got him? 1, 2, 3, roll him. Okay, bring him up. Okay, we got him.
You want to scoot him up further that way?
Yeah, I'll grab his arms.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
There we go.
Got him.
I got the pools.
All right. On my count, hold on a second. I'm going to jab my face. 1, 2, 3.
After the officer assists paramedics with transporting Rodney using a canvas stretcher, they place and strap him to a gurney to be transported to the hospital.
All right, I gotta take some more pictures here.
He discovers even more blood in the back of the house. Suddenly, he comes upon an 18-inch mallet and another knife that is found on the bathroom counter.
Ooh. Okay, I got a knife and a sledgehammer in the bathroom, and I think this guy got bludgeoned to death. This is definitely going to be a homicide investigation. So there's a lot of stuff here, so.
Court documents share that medical staff informed officers Rodney described his mental state as maniac and reported he was in a fit of rage or madness. A blood draw showed the presence of midazolam, a sedative that can be prescribed to patients with schizophrenia. There were no other drugs detected in his system. Court documents also detailed words Rodney shared with officials. When they asked about his interrogation with police, he said, "They came and put handcuffs on me. And then they also had the crows outside, the ones that heckle you and say, oh, he's going to be in prison for his whole life, going to hell and all that kind of stuff. Men outside my door. Yeah, like heckling or trying to mess with my head. I just heard them. You could tell they were saying stuff subliminally to get me to hear and, you know, like, make me feel bad. Those kind of people, they prey on the people who are weak. They prey on victims. That's what they do. They're just scavengers of grief." Rodney said a couple days later while in his hospital room, "I don't think I should answer any questions. I need some representation. I don't know what the hell happened," and added, "All I can remember is delirium and nightmare thoughts. That's all I'm gonna say because I can't figure it out. I've been going through so much trauma here." He also indicated he felt better than that night. Later, Foy mentioned that he last saw his brother on Thanksgiving just a couple weeks prior and that Rodney appeared to be fine. He was seemingly taking his medication at the time. The whole scene came as a devastating surprise to him and his family. After his arrest, Rodney was charged with second-degree murder, with intent, not premeditated. His bail was set to $1 million. Less than a week later, his lawyers imposed Rule 20. Rule 20 involves a process where mental health professionals observe the defendant while they are jailed to determine if they were aware their crime was morally wrong at the time of the event, and if they are mentally cognitive enough to have a fair and just trial. His court case was also moved from a jury trial to a bench trial, meaning the court would determine a verdict based strictly on fact and professional expertise of the case rather than jury opinion. During his evaluation, court documents revealed that Rodney viewed himself as a victim in this case. When asked about the events that took place, he stated, "Now that I've read the reports, I feel like it's not fair to ask me that. It's like putting me here with things, and I don't think it's fair to ask me those questions. They're holding me here on probable cause, which feels like I'm guilty until proven innocent. It's this terrible, tragic thing, and I feel sad, but I'm certain I never intended for something like this to happen. I've never hurt anyone." Rodney notably referred to a record of him not refilling his medication for 3 to 4 months and stated, "So hopefully that looks, in the case of the court, hopefully that looks good. That could be one of the triggers conceivably. I think it was a number of things. There really wasn't a trigger. It was just out of nowhere." In another instance, he described short-term memory loss of the accident and stated, "My mind's still kinda sketchy." After evaluation, doctors found Rodney, quote, "meets diagnostic criteria for major depressive disorder, recurrent, severe, in full remission, with anxious distress and psychotic features." Based on his statements and mental diagnosis, it was determined Rodney was having a psychological episode at the time of the alleged offense, and that he did not know the wrongfulness of his conduct. This was further supported by a known history of Rodney's, where he would experience a rapid onset of symptoms, followed by a compulsion to act. Both instances of his no-suicide attempts involved him cutting himself, according to court documents, also implying a pattern. Forensics would later determine that Rodney's DNA and fingerprints were found on the murder weapons in question, and that he carried through the acts of killing his own father beyond a reasonable doubt. However, the court found that Rodney did not show signs he was planning the attack by acquiring weapons, and he did not attempt to hide the crime afterwards. It wasn't until hours later that he showed knowledge that his actions were wrong. Due to these facts of the case, the court acquitted Rodney of his second-degree murder charge, and he would be considered not guilty. In the meantime, the court ordered that Rodney would be detained in a state hospital or other facility, pending completion of the proceedings. Prosecutors are required by state law to file a petition for civil commitment after a not guilty verdict of this nature. Following due process and input from medical professionals, a judge will decide whether Rodney should be civilly committed. That process is still going through the system, and the court trial will be held on August 30th, 2024. Rodney's attorney shared that he has been restored to competency through treatment and struggles knowing he killed his dad. His attorney can be quoted saying, "I can't speak for Rodney's family, but based upon my interactions with them, they're just all devastated. It's a tragedy of circumstances."
Holy crap. That was a lot. That was a lot, yo. So when people don't, damn, 3-4 months without taking your meds? Damn, that's crazy. Yo. I might show the comments actually. But everybody in the comments, she wasn't listening, bro. That dispatcher was not dispatcher. She wasn't listening. She don't need that job no more. She was talking over him while he was trying to explain to her the whole reason the call was for, bruh. That shit was crazy, bro. Damn. Yo, the people in the comment section, oh my god, yo, the anger. The amount of anger she provoked in me because she wasn't listening to him as he's talking, bruh. Damn, every comment is this dispatcher. Most of the freaking comments are the dispatcher. Damn. Okay. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, especially when she said, "I don't care about your brother right now," bro. That's, bruh. Woo! It's like, damn, do you care about your job? No? Hey. Holy crap, yo, man. Mental illness is a real thing where you gotta make sure these people are keeping up with their meds. It's so hard because sometimes they'll just start lying because they feel good when they off the meds and they like, man, I feel better. And bam, like that, click, a switch flipped, it's over. Damn. RIP to the dad. Bro, the brother that was there killed the dad. I don't even know. You know, that whole family is just screwed right now, traumatized. Everything's wrong right now. This is crazy. This is all just a welfare check. That shit turned to a murder investigation real quick. Homicide, bruh. Oh man. Yes, please everybody check on your loved ones, especially ones taking meds and older and with just check on them. I kind of gravitate to the people that have like these medical conditions and stuff. Not schizophrenia exactly, but just other stuff like that. So I kind of know some of the stuff, but I don't know. So it's kind of, yeah, kind of gonna relate to knowing about some of the stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this informative video. If you have any videos you would like for me to react to, put them in the comment section. I'll do my best to react to it. I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.